I would like to lead our reflection out of a brief text in what the Christian community call the New Testament, and to encourage you to participate in a conversation. This passage is in Luke chapter 9, often, in the heading in the Message translation says bread and fish for 5,000. Beginning at verse 12 of chapter 9. As the day declined, the 12 said, "Dismiss the crowd so they can go to the farms or villages around here and get a room for the night and a bite to eat. We're out in the middle of nowhere." And Jesus said, "You feed them." They said, "We couldn't scrape up more than 5 loaves of bread and a couple of fish. Unless, of course, you want us to go to town ourselves and buy food for everybody." There were more than 5,000 people in the crowd. But he went ahead and directed his disciples to sit them down in groups of about 50. They did so as he had said, and soon everyone was seated. He took 5 loaves and 2 fish, lifted his face to heaven in prayer, blessed, broke, and gave the bread and fish to the disciples to hand out to the crowd. And after the people had all eaten their fill, 12 baskets of leftover were gathered. So, I have a simple question. What is the problem in the text that I read? What was the problem? What was the problem that they were talking about? There was a big crowd, 5,000.
Yeah, and they were tired.
They were tired. They were out far away in the wilderness.
Away from things.
And they were hungry.
There wasn't enough. It didn't appear to be enough.
Gotcha.
They had lack of belief in their ability
Yeah.
to satisfy the needs of the crowd.
The 12.
Yeah.
The leaders that Jesus had been walking with. Emma?
I think what they say around dismiss them, let them go. They're tired, but there's not food here, so just let us dismiss them. Yeah.
Let them go find their own food. So the problem seems clear, and what was Jesus' response to them when they said to him, "Send them away. You feed them."
Yes.
So I would just like to propose that there are many problems we face in our community. Am I right about it? Pathways to citizenship, continuing challenges around gun violence in our communities, mass incarceration, healthcare access, to name just a few. And it seems to me that a part of the lesson of this text is that the power to do something about the problem lies with us. Now, we may, from time to time, feel like the problem is so great and so overwhelming that we can't do anything about it. But nevertheless, what Jesus was able to show them is that the power to confront their problems lay with them. An extension of that message is that if you look around you at the people who are in this room, we are the ones we have been waiting for. Some of us believe we ought to wait until God does something. And some of us want to wait until Jesus does something. And a lot of us in the church want to wait until the pastor does something. But what this text says is that we are the ones who can confront and do something about our problems.